Alright guys, jumping into League for Teleport Sphere and good morning. We're actually in round 3 this time. We got the Ronso Fangs taking on the Luca Goers, Kilka Beasts taking on the Bhed Psyches, and we are taking on the Guado Glories. So obviously we got to make a few changes here. We got Nimrok in the field, and we don't necessarily want that because Nimrok will get absolutely flattened in the field. I don't know, he's in the field to get experience and then nothing else, you know what I mean? Like, that really is the main reason he's there. Yeah, let's see what we can do here. There's actually not a ton of techniques to learn. We just opened up, I believe, Nap Shot 3 or Wither Shot 3 for Barrack. No, sorry, for Blappa. So maybe that could pop up. That'll be more frequently seen as a prize, though. We might see Wither Shot 3 spread about. I think Volucha knows Wither Shot 3, and she's actually on the Bhed Psyches team. So that could be an opportunity. Oh, Nimrok's tech copy failed. What a shame. It is also worth noting, all of the Bhed Psyches contracts expired last game. So they all pretty much re-signed. But I changed their contract length to 25 games instead of the randomized games. So we'll have generally the same team, except at 25 games. So it'll be interesting. I think the biggest thing we'll see is as the levels progress, it'll get more difficult. I think it was Fafnir Fang was mentioning that in the comments before me, where they had mentioned, yeah, like it's. As the levels go up, the players, for the most part, just get better. Some exceptions like Durin and stuff like that, but it will be a factor, which is something to keep in mind. I don't know. I actually don't really recall the levels or anything. As terrible as that sounds, like off the top of my head, like I don't recall like what the stats are at what level, which I feel like makes sense because I've never done the journey with, you know, Volucha or whatever. Like, it's never been a thing. I think I've played maybe 50 games on camera with Volucha, if that. And even that might be an overestimate, because I did the Dark Matter grind, and with the Dark Matter grind I just chose random players, and I think Volucha was one of them, because I tried to choose players that I had not done before. So that's a good time. And we're already 2 points up, so this is looking really good for us. Obviously, Nav starts with the ball here. It's not terrible. But, I mean, again and again and again, they just keep on pushing against Eager, and I mean, that's just a terrible idea. I'm going to, again, just do the, tackle through, it's whatever. Wither Tackle 2 could be devastating just because of the amount of endurance I lose. But we barely hold on, and then we will retain the ball. Can we block? This is actually a big question. Can we block this? How did that lose shoot? That should not have gone down to 23. Dude, he could not have been closer. Like, what is Zazzy expected to do if that doesn't make it? Like, come on, that was all. I don't want to say that's all they had, but that must have been a bit. You know, that must have been close to all they had. I don't think I'm going to bait the defender away. Oh, wait, maybe I will. Okay, I was trying to bait it so that Eager was open, of course. I want to give Eager another opportunity to score. He's already scored 2 goals. I mean, 3 is just going to kind of be icing on the cake. I think at this point, though, we have won. Like, I don't fear a game where we lose this, right? Like, this is very much in our favor. Oh, and we've got a minute left, but they have control. But if we get the ball at all, we can score with anyone on our team, pretty much. You know, maybe not our defenders. That'll actually be a little bit tough depending on what their shoot is, but Psych Barrack will steal. And that's already, I mean, that's looking really good for us. So let's swim away. There's a part of me that just wants to kill time, because after I make this goal, I'm not gonna be able to do much anyways. Like it's just gonna be over. I'm gonna look so dumb if I've wasted too much time. I don't think Eager has the spin ball, if I remember correctly, so I think we'll be fine. And there it is. 3-0. Easy peasy. It's going to be 3-0 going into the second half. Yeah, a little bit of experience for them. Noiguado levels up level 35. Going to see Eager level 36. More HP, endurance, pass, shoot, catch. That's good stuff. It's good stuff. You've got a very nice plane going overhead. That's really exciting. It's all good stuff. I don't know. I don't think it's like noticeable on camera actually, just because, or I guess on mic is the better way to say that. But I think it's pretty dull because I use the Blue Yeti, and genuinely, if you get your settings right, it's really good about blocking out audio. Like it's gonna sound crazy. I've had people talking in the same room that weren't heard on the Yeti, which is crazy. Like it's like a really faint, you know, like in the background, which is what I look for, right? Like I don't want the noises of the room or the house being captured. That would not be preferable. But yeah, I know biggest noticeable thing here, we did not pull Nimrock into the field. I'm just going to level up Judah and Lake Am. In all honesty, I could have pulled Nimrock into the field, and it wouldn't have been a bad choice. But I'm kind of indifferent to it, honestly, at this point. I mean, he's a good level, but he could level up more. But everyone could, right? Like, everyone could use more levels. Alright, gonna pass from Lake Am to Judah, Judah to Lake Am, probably then to Eager, you know, back and forth. I feel so silly because a big struggle of this series is me determining, like, I'm trying to determine what is the good amount of like experience gain in passing and what of the game should I just play. One of the biggest issues I have with Blitzball, which I feel like it's not really a widespread issue, but it's the fact that if I just naturally play the game, maxing out my levels takes just potentially like over 1,000 hours. I know that sounds crazy. People are like, you are mad. It does not take that long, but it takes me 70 hours to complete a journey when I pull the goalie out, and that's around 300 games. So it would take me around 2,600 to instead of 300 games, it'd be 2,600 games, which I guess isn't thousands of hours, but it's still up in the high hundreds. But that's one of the things. If you naturally play the game, you don't level up your players as much as you could. And then also your levels generally become unbalanced because you're going to become really top heavy with your forwards. They're going to be a really high level as well as your midfielder, and then your backline's going to suffer. The main reason for this is if you have just monster forwards that are just really good at the game, the opposing team is going to have lower levels than you are on average, and they'll encounter these monster players in the forward position. The forwards will steal the ball and score, and then the ball will go back to the opposing team, and the same thing will happen over and over and over. And then the opposing team, they'll never reach your back line. They'll never actually be able to because there's just too much stats in their way. So you've got this really, like I said, top heavy game where your back line doesn't get experience, but your front line does, and it's generally just awkward. But yeah, this should help a lot for the experience gain and stuff. And it's been kind of a tried and true method of ours for a while now. because we've been doing the passing, the experience gain, all we really can do, right, to level up. That's been one of the biggest focuses of us. Biggest focuses of ours, I guess. But yeah, we're gonna at least end this game 3-0. So really good experience for the back line. Glories just did not stand a chance. That was rough. 2 experience for their goalie and a lot more for us. So we're gonna see 2 level ups, it looks like. So Lake Yam and Judah both level 34. Lake Yam more HP, endurance, block. Judah more HP, attack, block, pass. So that's good stuff. That's good stuff to see. So Fangs and Goers tie it up 1-1. Psyches take their game 1-0, and we take ours 3-0. And Eager is definitely top scorer. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. And when you come back, we're going to be playing more Blitzball. Till next time.